Ask her, man.
Is it what you are doing or what you are not doing? These are questions that from the beginning of time, we men have tried to break that codex. Here's a quote from Moko Como. When a man cheats, it is said it is because he is a dog. When a woman cheats, it is said it is because her man is a dog.
Oh, man.
However, never cheat on someone that is good to you, as karma is a watch your mouth, Mr. Chairman. So my topic is pretty clear. And we've all been either the victim or the culprit in this situation.
How about?
Here are a few concerns that basically forces a woman to cheat. One being secured in reference to financial stability. The other being able to feel safe around you. And last but not least is the fact that they can be able to trust you. I figured these three factors out by speaking to a few women and asking them the same questions. Lady number one said for those women that are sensible, money is a resource to take care of themselves. Not merely to look good, but for those with a good head on their shoulders. Money from their man keeps them from having to ask daddy. Or for some of us, we know them as sugar daddy. Having money or financial stability means that they won't go hungry. And we all know women love to eat. What? She also spoke about having gas in the car and having a man who understands that women love feeling good, knowing that they are secure. Lady number two said, we need to know that we are safe with our men. She said, just as they are, ride or die for us, they would like us to ride or die for them. Now, for those that don't fully understand this statement, it means that we should be able to go to the ends of the earth to protect them. We should be able to protect them whenever the world is against them. Lady number two also spoke about being more of a man than they are. Yes, what? You heard it. A woman is spelled with the man at the end, but it is clearly stemmed from the root word man. They want us to be man that stands on his word, a man that asserts his authority and recognizes that he is a king and would not have that disrespect him. Lady number three spoke too about trust. She asked, can we trust you? Trust to women is bigger than us all. Once we lose her trust, we fall harder from grace. And it's like Satan fell from heaven straight down to hell. This baffled me.
That baffled me too.
This baffled me to think we, us men, can be remotely compared to Satan himself. Losing trust from a woman hurts more than anything in the world that we can know. However, she followed this statement with one major aspect that can help us all. We must be led by God. She encourages us to be the priest, the provider, and parents to our children, and protectors. That God has called us, his sons, to be in the world. Be a man of many talents, and man that caters to her needs.
Many women.
My fellow Toastmasters and guests, here are the reasons why women tend to cheat. And honestly, I think these attributes are listed amongst us. Financial security, safety, and trust can all be found in each and every one of us. Yes, it is a challenge at times, and yes, it may even be impossible to follow through. No one said it was going to be easy, but the vast majority believes it is worth it. We all know the famous phrase saying, anything worth having is worth working for. I also do believe this phrase behind every great man, there's a great woman. A perfect example of this is the current President of the United States. I consider him a great man. One that started from humble beginnings and became a lawyer, and then he became a senator, and next the big chair as commander and chief, all while having support from his wife, Michelle. This shows us that once we, as men, have a good woman behind us, there's absolutely nothing we cannot achieve. Let's be men who provide, protect, and preach to and for our women. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Antonio Pinder, speaking on one of Bahamas on the average Beeman national pastime, sweetheart, cheating. I think I see this as an opportunity to get back to my story. Hey.
Disabled joke
I come back to my story.
Disabled joke.
And as you know, the pastor just shaking the hand of Brother Tyrone as he was walking out with his bottle of alcohol. And right in the back of Brother Tyrone, he saw Brother Mark. And immediately remembered how Sister Mary came to him crying about Brother Mark's sweetheart and always about the place with this woman, that woman, and the next. So now, being the good preacher he is, he saw it as an opportunity to put some good words on him, to convict him, to do the right thing.
Yes.
So, he thought of the slyest or the best way how we could segue this into a natural conversation so it don't come off as too demanding or too offensive. He shook Brother Mark's hand. Brother Mark, how you doing? Love to see you in the church. Brother Mark responded, yes, Pastor, I love this church. I love this church. But Pastor responded, hey, well, the Bible says you ought to love your wife as Christ loves the church. I said, yes, I love my wife. You love your wife? I love my wife. You love your wife? Yes, I love my wife. Of course I love her. So what are you sure there's no others out there? Yeah, there's a few out there. Pastor, I can be honest with you because I'm in the house of the Lord. But then you say you love your wife? Of course, Pastor. I love my wife. I just have sex with the others. Come in.
What are you doing bad next?
0 for 3. 0 for 3. 0 for 3. Keep trying. Keep doing it, but keep trying.
That was what? That was what?
That was the comes on. You need the average. Comes on.
Hey, but you bad, boy.
That one was average. That one was average.
You my last show. Come in now to the lecture.
Dyslexic
We have a man whose best habit is reading.
One more, man. One more.
No. His best habit is reading. And how does this habit help? It helps with my impromptu speaking or speaking on the spot. What is his worst habit? His worst habit, he spends too much time on the internet. What? How do you try to control this habit?
Sexting.
I try to control this habit by taking a break. Well, when you take a break. So,
Don't dry slip one in there.
Introducing the lectern, our next speaker, speaking on the topic, power of perseverance. Speaking from the CC manual, number 3, get to the point. I call to the lectern, Toastmaster Leon Morris.
Keep the class. Keep the class.
Excuses are for people who don't want it bad enough. Stop saying, I can't, I won't, I might, I'll try, maybe later, or tomorrow. Procrastination and or indecision is nothing short of a killer of time. Start saying, I will, Mr. Chairman.
Good job.
As the famous saying goes, the race is not for the swiftest, but for he who endures to the end. Each and every one of us in this room here this evening can think of a situation in our life where we did not persevere as much as we actually should, resulting in failure or a sluggish success. In contrast, we can also think of a situation where we persevered through our difficulties and came out victorious indeed. Perseverance is not for the faint at heart. It calls for fortitude, bravado, aggression, and to be careful there. It's more than just a periodical behavior. It's a lifestyle. Thinking back on my life, I had many situations where I had to display a great deal of perseverance. Namely, growing up in an urban community where I was exposed to everything you can think of and a little more. I decided to persevere to my peer pressure of engaging in nefarious activities, to indulge in vanities such as a Nike Air or Fila tennis shoes. I wanted more out of what life had to offer. I realized that given the circumstances at that point, only a good education would get me there. I then did what was required of me. I went to school, I stayed focused, I obtained an education, and today I can proudly say that I'm living my dream as far as my career is concerned. This was by far no easy task for me. The power of perseverance made it more obtainable. Every day in our lives, we face situations that require more time, more energy, more effort, and more perseverance than others do. These are times when wanting to give up is at the forefront of our minds. But giving up would go against everything that great men who contributed to changing the world believed in. The late, great Dr. Miles Monroe, who spoke about in high school how his white teacher told him that he looked like and was related to a monkey in the 10th grade. Hearing that, no doubt, left his pride and integrity on the floor. But he persevered through the negativity and became one of the greatest teachers and authors this country has ever seen. Microsoft owner Bill Gates spoke about how he quit college and faced many challenges before changing the world through Microsoft. Dr. Ben Garson, one of the United States' top physicians, in his book, Think Big and Gifted Hands, spoke about his many challenges he had to persevere through. All of these names mentioned spoke about their rigorous journey, persevering through their many challenges that got them on that successful track that they dominated upon their arrival. This journey was everything but easy for these great men who personified perseverance. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, if you never remember anything I say this afternoon, remember that there are some things in life only perseverance would get you. I also challenge each and every one of you to be more persistent in your daily life. Stop saying, I can't, I won't, I might, I'll try, maybe later or tomorrow. Start saying, I will, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leon Morris, telling us about the power of perseverance. The power of perseverance.